Alright, we are entering our final lock of the Illinois River. This might be the easiest lock yet.
I love cruising days like today.
This right here is Mel's Restaurant, which was our plan A today.
The mighty Mississippi!
Hi, we're Jen, Elliot, and Ollie. In 2019, we left the United States and backpacked through 11 countries, all before deciding to come back home and try something completely new, pivoting into boat life. Our current adventure is America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile journey through small towns, big cities, and the wilderness from the eastern portion of the United States, through the Great Lakes and Canada, and down the Midwest rivers, all aboard our home on the water, Pivot. Make sure you subscribe as we share our journey through the highs, lows, and everything in between.
Hey, Ollie.
Come on, Ollie.
Ollie, you're the real MVP, you know that? I know you don't like these things. You're a champ. Good job. Good job. You taking a shortcut? Okay, shortcut, that's fine. But we are in a work area, so you gotta stay on your leash. Go ahead.
Good morning. We are leaving our first unique accommodations today.
We slept on a barge.
We slept on a barge around tugboats. It was a great night's sleep, but today we are leaving early to catch the LaGrange Lock.
And we have no idea where we're going today. We know we're going south, but you will find out, so will we, in a few hours.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Time to go. GoPro is kind of acting up. I don't know if it's because it's too cold, so we're gonna helm in here. But Jen's gonna do the bow first, then the stern. The current's kind of pushing me back down the wall, so I can use that to maneuver the boat. I think in these situations, the current pulling you against the wall and you driving into the current away are probably the easiest kind of types of docks to leave, because you just drive off. Alright, we are entering our final lock of the Illinois River, the LaGrange Lock. And this is going to be our first lock on the Illinois River that we're going to be on the wall. We've been rafting every other lock, so it's very exciting. It'll also be the first one that I'm helming inside in a long time, which is nice. It's always good to practice, switch it up a little bit. And why not practice when it's 40 degrees outside?
First two coming in, I will catch them on the right descending. Their starboard side.
Yeah, it looks like everybody will be on a wall in this lock. 2 on our stern. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Success. So I think we're gonna need a couple more fenders since we're just gonna have one line on it.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Those are cool little zipper around things.
This might be the easiest lock yet. We have basically one midship line on a bollard, fixed bollard, and so I have it S-ed around the cleat, and I'm kind of keeping it on the cleat with my foot, just with gravity. I'm not pressing down on it, and I'm just making sure that the line is coming through my hands, so that way it's not getting stuck. And I'm just kind of letting all of the things do what they should do. Gravity, weight of the boat, the force of the bollard. So it's going all right so far. One thing that we have to make sure whenever we just have the midship is basically have a lot of extra fenders as far forward and as far aft as we can make them, because your boat will just pivot on the midship sometimes in winds or if there's a lot of water coming into the lock. So it's just nice to have that ahead of time. Stuff we've learned on our many locks so far.
Ollie, how do you feel about locks? Do you like them? Bump it? Good girl. Yes. You like the locks, right? You get to meet the lock tender. Sometimes they give you the treats. You like the treats, huh? So on this lock, there's a ton of daddy long leg spiders right there. I saw maybe 5 or 6 of them so far.
Alright, you can let us go.
We're off.
Great, that is all I need, baby. Thank you.
LaGrange Lock, thanks for getting us all through. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Out. A good trip and back.
Positive latitudes. This is pivot on 14. You guys, I think, are going to be cruising a little bit faster than us, so we'll just keep it nice and slow right now, and feel free to pass us on our port side if you want.
Copy, sounds good. Thank you.
No problem.
We are coming up to our first dredge on the river. The barge ahead, we've been told, is called an anchor barge. love cruising days like today because the heat of the engine is warming up the interior pivot as well as the sunshine coming in through the windows. We're able to open up the doors and like cool air comes in. But it's sunny, it's beautiful. The cruising is fairly easy. There's a few bridges, a few barges, but it's nothing like too crazy or anything like that. I just thought I'd peel back a little bit of the camera, I guess, to show a little bit of real life. And these are true days that I do love. But Elliot is in sweatpants. Ollie has been snuggled up on a blanket basically the entire morning. I made oatmeal for breakfast, so there's some dishes that need to be done. The cabin of the boat is kind of a mess, but it's also like in use kind of mess. We've been juggling things. I wrote the Sunday summary this morning, even though today's Tuesday. Elliot had a work call. We kind of switched back and forth on the helm. It's a nice day. It's very simple, but there's enough stuff going on that keeps it busy.
Got a way of keeping me up most nights. It's always worth the sleep I sacrifice. And love is too precious to trade rested eyes. And you look beautiful in the morning light. Well, I don't know how you feel the air in your lungs, 'cause you could talk your way around the big old sun. But I keep hoping that the end won't come, honey. I could listen to you all day long. When the words run out along with our old age, I still hear you in many other ways. And if I fall blind, I will see you the same. I will always find a way to love you, babe. I will always find a way to love you, babe. Well, your mind wanders and your thoughts run wild, but I will walk beside you every mile. But it ain't easy, but it's all worthwhile. I do it time again to see you smile.
This right here is Mel's Restaurant, which was our plan A today. And it looks great. They basically have a free dock for you as long as you go spend money at the restaurant. Stray Cat actually called us today and said they're closed, but their dock is open, so you can still stay there. There's just no fee, so it's even better. But we want to keep making miles, and it's only 20 more miles to Grafton. And Grafton is basically a great place to hang out for a few days. It's close to St. Louis. They have good Looper discounts, including buy 3 nights, get 1 night free, which we will be utilizing. And we need to pump out. So all those things together, we still got some sunlight. I mean, we're gonna keep going. But it's a good spot.
And when the words run out along with our old age, I still hear you in many other ways. And if I fall blind, I will see you the same. I will always find a way to love you, babe. I will always find a way to love you, babe.
We are about 10 minutes from Grafton, and Grafton marks the juncture of the Illinois River and the Mississippi River. So our next cruise, we're heading down the mighty Mississippi, which is like kind of a little bit mind-blowing to me. And I've just been blown away about the Illinois River. It's totally exceeded my expectations. It's been beautiful and remote and full of wildlife and like different in its own way. Like there's been a lot of barges, but it hasn't been too bad. And the locks, there haven't been too much delays. So it's been really pleasant. And if we weren't going to the rendezvous, I'm sure we would have spent a few more days on the Illinois River. But it is what it is, and we are just enjoying what we can.
I will always find a way to love you, babe. I will always find a way to love you, babe. I will always find a way to love.
We're about to see the Mississippi for the first time. We're not going on it today, but we're about to see it. You ready?
The mighty Mississippi!
It's right over there. Right there. Now time to head to our slip. Made it into our slip here in Grafton Harbor, and it's a covered slip. This is our first time ever being in a covered slip, which is kind of wild. Normally we'd be super happy about it. Unfortunately, covered means blocking our Starlink internet, which is not that fun. So I'm trying to move it around to see if it has a way to get connected to the satellites, but who knows. They do have Wi-Fi here, and it's not terrible, so it is what it is. It's just so weird, like being in a covered slip. It's so protected here, and it's gonna be a nice few days. As I mentioned before, Grafton Harbor has 3 days. Buy 3 days, get 1 free for loopers, and then I think they have a buy 4 days, get 3 days free, or something like that. It's a very nice plan for loopers, and you know, it's a reason why we're staying 3 nights to get the 4th. Otherwise, we might only be here for 2 nights and would have kept going. So it's working. I got some live music tonight, Taco Tuesday here, so it's happening. There's like 14 loopers here. It's the place to be. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Well, that wraps up our cruise today. Tonight in Grafton, we kind of just ate and chilled out for a bit. Luckily we had a local catcher line, so Craig watches our videos. Thank you so much, appreciate that. Thanks for saying hi. And now we are going to be here for the next 4 days. We got a lot of boat work to do. We have a leak. That's not a big deal, I think, but I'll try to figure out the source of that, and then we're gonna hopefully check out Grafton, maybe St. Louis, who knows, before we begin our journey south down the Mississippi River, which is gonna be exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Oh my gosh, another daddy long leg. They're everywhere. Okay, port side, port side, port side. Port side, port side, port side. Okay, here we go, here we go. All right, port side.